Hey, what's up guys? It's Geeks Corner here. Today I wanted to talk to you about signing services and also to talk about the giveaway that we mentioned yesterday. So first of all, thanks for joining us. Uh, I hope you actually follow us on our Facebook page, our Twitter and our web page as well. Hi. So I want to talk first of all about sign-in services. Now, there are plenty of sign-in services out there. There are some really good ones and not so good ones. There's a couple of people who have actually left but haven't basically given users any information of how they can actually claim back their money or how they can get their service. They've just basically abandoned them. Now, there are a few sign-in services being affected by Apple revoking the certificates first of all. So first of all, to let you know that you are covered. So don't think that you're going to be left without anything. As long as you've purchased within 180 days via PayPal, then you can actually reclaim your money. Now, saying that, you've got to decide, first of all, if they have actually wronged you. So if they've just shut down or they've stopped replying to you guys, then by all means, go to PayPal and then start your refund process. With some sign-in services, people are mentioning that as soon as they open a PayPal case, they then get in new certificates so they can continue using the sign-in services. So it's definitely something that you want to keep an eye on. If you're just trying to scam the sign-in service and just claim a refund, even though the service is working, you are going to get blocked and basically you're going to be without options. So only use this if they've actually wronged you. Don't just use it just to try and get some free stuff. It's certainly not worth it. Now, for those who've been asking us what sign-in services we recommend, there are a few ones. There's a new player, first of all, called Signulous. So they are definitely worth checking out. They are still in beta, but they are taking sales. They basically got a good category of apps you can download, and that covers your iPad, your iPhone. You've also got the Apple TV 4 covered as well. So if you're looking to have something on there, definitely worth checking those guys out. Now, they are on signulous.com. I'm just going to pull up that information while I'm talking to you guys on that basis. Now, what they do is they've got different levels of cover for you, because obviously Apple does sometimes revoke certificates. So what they do for iOS and tvOS, first of all, they've got a $13.99 which basically covers you for 1 month. So if Apple revoke the certificate or if you change device, you're covered for 30 days from the purchase. And then if you want to be covered for the full year, they've got a $15.99 option. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I definitely recommend Signulous. They are very good. I recommend the $15.99 cover so that if Apple revokes a certificate or if you change device within the year of purchasing, you then got another cover. So they'll give you another certificate at no extra charge. That's a one-time, obviously, deal. So it's definitely worth taking that one. That also is the same for the tvOS, $13.99 for 30 days or $15.99 for a year. Personally, I'd go for the $15.99 so I know I'm covered for a year. And then if Apple revoke it again on a second time, after you've had that free replacement, obviously you'd have to purchase again. So it's pretty good. Obviously, they take a hit as well then, but they definitely they cover in their customers. VShare, I wouldn't recommend them personally. They've got a free version which gets pulled quite often. I've never used a premium, but I've heard a lot of people say some stuff. So I definitely recommend Signless. I know the team behind them well, so I do recommend those guys. You've got IPA Store, but they've had a lot of revokes, but they are replacing users as well. Obviously, it does take time, so you've got to be a bit patient on that one. So, but I know they definitely do replace certificates, so IPA Store pretty good. Bills.io, I've used in the past. They haven't got a lot of apps to download. They don't work on the tvOS either. And to be honest, I'm not 100% certain what they're covered are for revokes. So definitely not. iPoon Store, I've gone completely. Hyperwind, I've had several people tell me that they're not responding to them. In the past, I've opened support tickets for different things, and it's taken well over a month to get a reply. They work on my device at the moment, but I know a lot of people have said that it doesn't work. So again, you just got to be careful. Do a little bit of research and see what people are saying. on that basis. So I wouldn't recommend Hyperwind just because of what people have been saying about revokes not being done and not being responded to, so definitely stay away from them. So definitely recommend Signaless. Like I say, it's a new company, it is in beta, but it's definitely worth it. Tutu, I know, is another one as well. Again, I'm not too sure what it's like. So if you've definitely been wronged with, yeah, do I think Signaless will last longer? Definitely. It's a new service. Like I said, I know the team behind them very well. But yeah, definitely. I haven't used Tutu VIP, so I can't comment on them. You're gonna have to do a little bit of research, unfortunately. That's just not something I've actually tried. So again, I don't know what they like for revokes and how they cover you. So well, that's good. Some people are saying speed replacement, so that's excellent. But yeah, so Signaless, definitely recommend those guys. They're gonna be here to stay for a while. IPA Store, they are definitely replacing certificates. Builds.io, I'm not too sure. Definitely Poon Store, stay away from those guys. They've actually shut down. If you do a search on Twitter, users are saying that as soon as they're opening PayPal cases, they're either getting their money back or they're getting a replacement. So if you're within 180 days of purchasing, PayPal's definitely got you covered on that basis. Do I have any plans for Signaless giveaway? Yes, probably. Not yet, obviously, because they're just setting up. So we'll be looking to team up with those. But we've got a giveaway which I want to cover on here as well. So that's pretty much it for the sign-in services and what you got covered. We've been doing a lot of things on our websites as well, trying to streamline everything, make it a little bit better for you guys. With all the apps, people have been asking us of how they get them on their devices. You do, first of all, either need to be jailbroken, so you can just install it onto your device. A sign-in service, so where you can upload them as well. Not all sign-in services offer that. Or you can use Cydia Impactor, and that lasts roughly about 7 days, I believe, on that one. You can use Xcode, which gives you, if you've got a free developer account, and that's about 3 days cover, so you'd have to redo that all the time. But we've got them on our website as well. Just trying to make things a bit better for you guys, so I hope you find that useful. Moving on to actual giveaways. We've got a giveaway thanks to Livewire. We contacted them, we've teamed up with them. We've got Livewire Premium. We've actually got 2 of those. Now, if you haven't, excuse me. So this channel, basically what I'm about is I do a lot of tech news, iOS mainly, do a bit of Android. We recommend cider services and everything. So we got a website, geekscorner.co.uk. Check us out there. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and obviously Periscope as well. We're on YouTube. So we just give you guys some information. We're non-profit, so we don't make any money for this. What do I think about the new channels app? Well, we did have them, but it turned out that they were actually stealing streams from Livewire. We've contacted them, and they haven't got back to us. We spoke to Livewire regarding that, and they sorted out their streams, and channels went down for a bit. Now, I've heard that they back up, so I don't know if they're still stealing their streams. So we've actually removed them from our website at the moment. We don't condone them stealing other people's streams. So at the moment, if they get back to us and that they can show that they're not stealing streams anymore, then we'll certainly add them back. We haven't got a problem. We're happy for competition with other companies. We don't take sides, but we definitely want to make sure that obviously we're not supporting people who steal other people's streams. So actually about the giveaway, Livewire, they do a free service first of all. Definitely good if you want to watch some games. The premiums, they got a lot more channels. They've got different options. You got 1 month, 3 months, a year. I'll bring up their details whilst I talk to you guys. I did have it up earlier on, but I just did some changing. With their premium service, I know for the 30-day it's £12. 3 months is £28, and 6 months covers you for £54. And that gives you full access then to their premium. Excuse the cough there. And you've got a lot of extra channels on that basis. So we've got 2 accounts to be given away. Now, we've actually teamed up with Livewire and Signaless for this giveaway. So you're going to need to, first of all, follow us, obviously. You're then also going to have an account with Signaless. So you're going to need to purchase an account. Now, what am I giving away? I'm giving a 1 month Livewire Premium. Do I have any plans to do any discounts? No, because Livewire is not us. We've teamed up with them in the past and we've done free things. We've never actually done a discount with them at the moment. Hi. Livewire, if you've just joined us, they give you premium channels. So they covered, you got your sports and things free, but they've also got premium channels as well that you can get. We've used them in the past, especially over Christmas time. They're great, and it is cheaper than, say, your cable provider, depending on where you're based, etc. But they're definitely cheaper than that, and you get some good ones. You can go on their website, which is livewireplus.com, and you can have a look at what they actually got. But like I say, 30 days will cost you £12 with those. So we've teamed up with them, and we've got 2 1-month accounts to give away. So we're going to be 2 winners. We've teamed up with Sign-On as well. We want to support those because they've just started up. Like I say, we know them personally as well, so we know that they're a good service. So we've decided to team up with them, and we've decided that you have to be a Sign-On customer. So if you're not with Sign-On at the moment, you can certainly purchase with those. Like I say, you've got 2 options. You've got your $13.99 or your $15.99. That covers you for Apple TV 4 or iOS. It depends on what you want to do. So you're definitely covered on that one. Excuse me. So basically, Livewire Plus then will give you all those premium channels. And how you enter is you follow us. Obviously, you have to follow Sign-On and be a Sign-On customer. And then you need to go to our Facebook or our Twitter, and that is Geeks Corner UK. And then in there, you simply put in your order number with Sign-On to enter. That's all you need to do is tweet us that. And then this will run for 3 days. After 3 days, we will then pick 2 winners. We'll check that obviously the order numbers are legitimate. And then we will give you the 30 days cover with Livewire Plus. They'll actually give you the information. But it's thanks to them that we've been able to do this. So that's basically it for our giveaway at the moment. So just to recap what we've discussed so far for the guys that's just tuned in. We've looked at some sign-in services. Obviously you can replay this. What else am I going to give? At the moment, nothing else. That's what we're doing. We do different giveaways throughout the year. Christmas time, we've done some massive one. Last year, I'm glad you checked out the site. A slap. No, not quite. Yeah, so at Christmas time we did a huge giveaway. Last year we gave a good couple of £100 worth of tweaks thanks to developers for Jailbroken. We're trying to do a bit of a mixture for people who are jailbroken and those who are not. We might do some giveaways later on of signing services, but again that depends on who's prepared to work with us. We do pay for some things for people. We do discounts where we cover some costs of signing services, give stuff away free as well, but it all depends. Because like I say, we're a non-profit. This whole site is just basically myself running it, and I work full-time and I have a family, so I can't be affording just to give everything away free for everybody anyway. Hi. So yeah, well, we do plan on doing giveaways, so that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think of Sign-On once you purchase those guys. Like I say, to enter the giveaway, you have to be a Sign-On customer. You can be an existing customer. As long as you got your order number, that's fine. Go back through your emails. By promoting them, no, what I said is they've actually given us 2 accounts for 30 days. So they've given that's actually not costing us anything. We contacted them. They've worked with us in the past and they've given us some stuff to give away. So yes, at the moment, whether or not we're going to work with them about doing discounted rates, I haven't discussed that with them yet. That's something we will possibly look into at a later date. But obviously we want to do some giveaways throughout the year. We don't want to just pile everything in. So if you're going to buy it tomorrow, great. Yeah, definitely. Like I say, it's worth checking out. You've got the $13.99 and the $15.99. Personally, I'm going with the $15.99. Can you install Yalu with Sign-On? Yes, you can. They've got on there, obviously, you've got to have a jailbroken or jailbreakable version of iOS. So depending on the type of device, and that's a whole other story, which you can go to our website and we can give you some information on there. That's not a problem. So yes, so it'll cover your iPhone or your iPad and your Apple TV. Because your recommendations must be 100% reliable, you must discuss them. Yeah, we do discuss different things. I know Sign-On the guys behind them. So yeah, I know those guys. I've tested this service. I've been a beta tester from day one. I've known about them for some time. Haven't discussed it. So definitely, somebody's asking, so how are the AirPods? AirPods are actually really good. Check out our YouTube video. We've got a 3-day where we did some live chats on here about it, and then we did a wrap-up session. It's all on our YouTube channel. They are worth the money for me personally, but it depends on how you guys think of them and how you use them. It is a personal choice. I've had no issues with them. And for my usage as well, I charge these up, like say, on a Wednesday, and I've still got a bit of battery left on them on here now. If I'm going to start my own service, I'm not actually going to start at the moment, just because the costs are quite high to get it started. That's why I support Signaless. I know those guys very well. Why is it, how is it smart? Well, because I know Signaless very well. I know that they're going to cover you. We've used AppDB. Yeah, okay, they've got some great apps. I'm not saying that, but it's a personal choice. I can't say about the revokes. I asked them when I did a review, and they said they don't really have anything in place because they've never suffered a revoke. So that's not to say that they ever will, but I can't really recommend them based on the fact that they haven't got anything in place to cover you for revokes. If they put that in, great, by all means. They're okay. I've used them. I do like them, but when I say with Signaless, I know the guys personally, and they've clearly got on their website their plan, and they cover you if they are revoked. And it's basically, they're not hiding any information, so they've got a plan in place. So these guys are prepared, because Apple are on a rampage. They are cracking down on sign services, and they're trying to crack down on jailbreaks. But these guys are not hiding any information from you. They clearly say it, that depending on which option you take and how you're covered. So that's why I recommend Signaless over AppDB. AppDB has got a massive category of cracked apps. Again, I can't really recommend those, because at the end of the day, developers are making those, then they do deserve to get paid. What Signaless offer, obviously, are tweaked apps that are free anyway. So that's why I can recommend those. You've got obviously quite a few things on there. Piracy, obviously, like I say, it depends on where you live as well, depending on the laws. So you've got streaming apps, which in some countries is totally illegal. In say like the UK, downloading is illegal, streaming is legal. So again, it's a grey area, which I'm not really prepared to go too much into. But yeah, just to cover you guys really on what we are going on here. It's so you got your cover for your if your sign of service goes down and don't respond, you're covered by PayPal for 180 days. Don't take advantage. Let's have a look at. Thanks. I do plan on doing a little bit more live streaming, a little bit more. Unfortunately, with my job and family life, it's a bit difficult to get on here to do a lot of this. But we do plan on trying to do that a little bit more. We've done some in the past, but this is something we're trying to grow a bit more. Like I say, this is just a hobby for me, this whole thing. I don't make any money from this. I like to share the information. I like to do a bit of research on what I find out to put out there, and hopefully you guys find interesting. So yeah, that's something I'm hoping to do. So you guys say that you like it and you're interested. That's great. That gives us more of or me more of an incentive to continue to do this. If you guys are looking to get hosting, first of all, for websites or things like that, we're going to recommend RubberDuck. They actually sponsor us. They do our website as well. We've got them through them. The prices on their website, they've got different options, and it's rubberduck.com. So they're definitely worth checking out. They sponsor a lot of our posts to help us keep running. We don't actually get paid from that. It just helps us to keep our site and maintain it, basically, so we can keep this going. So make sure you guys check those out, but make sure overall that you check your purchases. If your sign of service is not getting back to you, if they've just dropped you guys and they're not responding, you can't use the service at all, then make sure you check that when you purchase it, you're covered by PayPal for 180 days. Like I say, don't use it if just to get your money back and still try and use the service, because that's going to get you blocked. And at the end of the day, these guys are there to try and make some money and keep going. you won a iSignCloud account for. I've never used them, so I can't say it. I've done a search on Twitter yesterday for signing services before this. I wanted to get a feel out there for what people were saying about the signing services I hadn't used. And people were putting some negative things. However, I've not personally used them, so I can't recommend it. So all I can say to you guys, if you go on Twitter and just type in the name of them, iSignCloud, then just do a little search and you can see what people are tweeting about them, and it gives you a bit of a gist of what's going on. Some people obviously going to get negative regardless of whatever, but if you've got obviously a lot of people, then that gives you a kind of an idea. So bad customer services, well, there we are, that's from you guys. So that gives us more of an incentive then not to recommend them or even try them. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out on there. But make sure you enter our giveaway. So head over to our Twitter, which is GeeksCorner_UK, or go to our Facebook, Geeks Corner, and just send us your order on there. It'll run for 3 days, and then at the end of 3 days, we'll pick 2 random winners. We'll check the order number, make sure it's valid, and then we'll pass your information over to Livewire for them to then give you that information. But that's pretty much it for now. I hope you guys have found this useful. Thanks for all the love and you guys actually interacting with us. It makes this a little bit easier than me just rambling on to a camera. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you join us soon.